All right, congrats on sounds like you finally grew the collection to the point where you're just now like running out of room. You probably got more knives than you do places to put them, right? Well, today I'm going to go ahead and show you 7 really cheap, inexpensive ways to store your entire knife collection because hey, I get it. We got to protect them babies. Hey, how you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. Go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews. They get right to the point. And oh, don't forget to go ahead and check the description because that's where you're going to find like all of the dimensions of every case that I show you and prices and of course links to buy. I make it easy. All right, starting us off at number 7 is going to be from the company is MTM and it's called the Case Guard 2-pistol case. Yeah. Nice and simple. The dimensions are going to be up on the screen right now, so you just don't have to hear me rattling off a bunch of numbers. This is going to be the least expensive storage case on the list, and there's a reason for that, which I'll get to here in just a second. The latches, just 2 snap latches, they're plastic. This is USA made. Yeah, I was really surprised to see that. You get on the inside, there's going to be like 2 layers of this egg crate foam. And no, they're not like glued in or anything like that. So yeah, they could potentially just kind of fall out. Really, all you do is you just kind of set it in there. So this is not really going to be good for traveling because the case must remain flat with the knives inside. You know, as soon as you try to like close this up and pick it up, all of those knives are going to fall down to the back. Now, there's no gasket or anything like that, so it's not waterproof. It's not even crush proof, but it is very lightweight, and it's an inexpensive way to protect your knives. Basically from dust is about the only thing it's going to protect them from, but I guess just laying a towel across would, over your knives would probably do the same job as this. Number 6, this is the United Cutlery knife roll. Let me go ahead and just open it up. And then I know you guys have seen these before. You know, this is just the deal with it's got the felt flaps and it's got all of these like rows of elastic. There's the knife. I have been looking for these things. Holy cow. Now this, the elastic here, it does eventually get kind of stretched out, especially if you put like larger knives in here because it's really meant for more like medium to small stuff. But even though I said, you know, this is far from my favorite way to store knives, I think that this is a good solution for someone maybe, I don't know if you live in a small house or 1-room apartment because you're able to fit a bunch of knives in here. I think that they said about like 48. I honestly don't think that you could fit 48 in here, but hey, whatever. You're able to fit a ton of knives in here and you can roll it up into this really small little package. One thing I just thought of though, it's got this handle here. So maybe you might even be able to like hang this, I don't know, on the back of a door or something like that. You know what I mean? All right. At number 5. Now these happen to be from the brand is Plano, but it's just a basic plastic tackle box stowaway tray. And I'm showing you 2 of them here because on Amazon it was a 2 for deal. Actually, it was a really good price. Dimensions are up on the screen right now, and there's so many different brands that make these things. This is the large size, and it's known universally across all of these different like tackle boxes. It's known as size 3700. Makes things a little bit easier. You can actually fit a good amount of knives in here. But in order to take advantage of all this room, you have to put a bunch of them together in the exact same compartment, which means, yeah, they are potentially going to be trading paint with each other. Number 4 is going to be from Cedar Mill Fine Firearms. This is their stackable pistol case. Dimensions are up on the screen so you can see. It's a little bit smaller, and I honestly, I did expect it. I thought it would be a little bigger. I thought it would be closer in size to like that first case from MTM that I showed you. But it's got, you can see it has two latch locks. They are plastic. But you also have, there's going to be holes, 2 holes, so you can add secondary like padlocks or whatever, which makes this TSA approved. So yes, you can fly with it. Now it has 3 layers of foam here, and then it's got 2 layers of pick and pluck foam, and then it's got 1 bottom layer that is not. You can see, yeah, and that one is going to be just much thinner. And what's really nice is that you can buy, so like let's say if you mess up when you're picking and plucking these little cubes out and you make a mistake, you can actually just buy the foam inserts directly from Cedar Mill. I know, that's fantastic. Stackable. I mentioned that they're stackable. And let me show you, because yeah, you can see how it's got these rectangles on top. You know, some are recessed. It alternates, and then some are not. And I have a second one here. And you put it on there. Look at that. So it's not going to go anywhere. Man, I think that every manufacturer that makes cases like these should function just like this. Number 3. Now, this is a case that I really, really like. And you can tell that I like it because I put a knife beater sticker on there. It's the only one that I put a sticker on. It's from True Position Tools, or just TPT, and they just call it a universal hard carrying case. Dimensions are up on the screen. This is big. It's a good size, and you know, it looks like it should be able to fit a lot of knives in here, and it does fit a good amount, but not as many as you think. And let me show you what I mean without hitting the microphone. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. This is a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1 is missing, so that would have been 17. Wow. Yeah, I guess that is... Okay, that is pretty good. I really like this foam. It seems like it's really good quality because it's dense. Now, this would be a great option for like travel, because you can see, look at that. Yeah, it's the only one that's got these metal latches here. But for some reason, they decided not to add holes for a secondary lock. So no, you can't add like a padlock or anything. Man, that's frustrating because this case was so close. All right, at number 2, I've got this is the Elkton Outdoors gun case. And you can see it looks very, very similar to another brand. And yes, this is basically, a generic version of a Pelican case, specifically the 1450. But this costs a heck of a lot less. I mean, like half as much. But just like Pelican cases, I mean, this has a pressure release valve. You got the pick and pluck foam, and you even get a polymer like O-ring. Now, Elkton Outdoors, they're claiming that this is going to be waterproof up to about 3 feet deep and crush proof. You can fit a ton of knives. I mean, in this case, I think I counted 57. Yeah. And because each one is stored vertically, sometimes actually it takes me a minute to find the knife that I'm looking for. You know, since you can only see like the top or the bottom of the knife, which is why I like a lot of those cases where it just lays kind of flat. This would be really the best option for travel, since you can go ahead and secure it. You can see it's got the holes here with a secondary padlock. So yes, this is going to be TSA approved. Take it on a plane. All right, you ready to see number 1? This is the Kerrigan dark wooden 2-drawer tabletop dresser. Dimensions are going to be up on the screen. So yes, I was originally looking for, you know, those metal tool chests. They have like the really shallow drawers, and you can line them with like a rubber pad. I really wanted one, but man, they're expensive. I didn't realize that they cost that much. So I think now I own about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of these. So when they come, it's just, so one unit has the 2 drawers. And what I did was I just stacked them on top of each other. And did you see the poles? Yeah, those are metal, and look at that. They have like nameplates, so you can go ahead, you know, write on a card or something, stick it in there, and then you don't have to open the drawer to know what's in it. Now, this is definitely made out of some kind of lightweight wood, but on Amazon it doesn't say exactly what type of wood it is. So typically these type of really shallow type drawers, they're used for artists, use them for art supplies. Up on the screen now is going to be a video that I personally picked it out for you to watch next. And don't forget, you know, if you like what I'm doing, click on subscribe. I got to go though. I love you guys, and I'll see you at the next video.